And y'all be in your 20s and 30s talking about, I don't have no friends. I'd be quiet because I can't relate. Sorry. Had a faucet running and I keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone, stuck in your zone. You don't ever, but I don't want to give up. Welcome to the Girls Room. If you're new, I'm Ju. If you old, y'all not that old because it's only my second video. But welcome back, girlfriend. I have new subscribers that I got from TikTok. We did a little follow train and all the girls dropped their YouTubes and I dropped mine. So hi to my new subscribers and hi to the OGs. Today is episode 1 of Girl Talk and our topic is friendship. I know. So the first episode of Girl Talk is so exciting because my friends are getting a cameo today. I'm going to tell you guys how I became friends with them, how we maintain our friendship, what we do to, ensure that we're good friends to each other, and how I am a good friend to them, that sort of thing. The reason why friendship is really important to me is because I had this session with my therapist where I told her about a time when I was working remote. I had this girl that I got close with at work. I found out she lived in the same state as me, so I thought it'd be cool. I thought we would be able to hang out. And we exchanged numbers, and a few weeks later, she ended up quitting. But I didn't pay it any mind. I just, knew that she had told me she was looking for another job or she was going to go full-time at her part-time job. And I was really happy for her. After she did her 2 weeks, did her 2 week notice, I never heard from her again. And I thought something genuinely happened to her because she had a lot going on at that time. So I thought something happened to her. Turned out nothing had happened to her. She just stopped talking to me. And that hurt my feelings because I was like, wow, I really thought, I thought we were cool. I thought we were, I didn't think we were best friends, but I thought we were closer than to just ghost each other. That's weird. And I talked to my therapist about it, and she said maybe the issue is that you thought y'all were closer than she perceived you guys to be. And so she asked me, does that happen often? And I had to sit back and think because a lot of friends that I do have, on my Shay side of my friends, are friends I met through Shay. So I had to talk with Shay. And I was like, do you think so-and-so would still be my friend if you and I weren't friends anymore? Nothing happened. We didn't fight. We didn't have a falling out. We just drifted apart. We grew apart. Do you think this person would still be my friend? She was like, that's a really good question. I honestly don't know. And I feel like if I had to question that, then they probably weren't my friend. And that was a hard realization to come to. So I told my therapist that I came to that realization. She was like, great. So what are we going to do about it? And I'm like, girl, I don't know. Damn, Tasha, I just lost the love of my life. I'm in shock. But my therapist do not play that. She be like, okay, we found out the problem. Now what's the solution? So I was wondering if I should change my personality because the person I am, on here with y'all, I'm so fun. I'm so bubbly. I'm really, really friendly. And I was like, should I just change? Should I be a different person? And the guy I was dating at the time, I had brought that up to him. And he was like, no, you don't change the person you are. You just change the person they are. You vibe with them and you have a relationship with them accordingly. And I was like, okay, I could do that. But that's never happened to me in a romantic way. In fact, men probably perceive us to be closer than I do. But with women in platonic friendships, I do it, and I don't know why. I can guarantee I thought I was as close to Tori as I am now. I probably thought we were this close 2 years before we were actually this close. 2 years before we actually were, and she probably didn't think that way. But me and Shay have been as close as we are now. We've been this close the whole time. And I think it's just because her and I share a lot of the same values and we see eye to eye on a lot. So I say that to say friendships are important. Being on the same page is important. Communication is important. Nurturing your friendships are important, all before you try to create new friendships, new relationships of any sort. How are you going to be friends with someone new if you can't even take care of the relationships of someone old, someone who's been your village, someone who's built you up, someone who's wiped your tears, someone who's gave you money when you needed it, someone who's helped you pay the bills, someone who's giving you a meal, someone who's put food in your mouth? If you cannot solidify and nurture that friendship, why do you think God would bless you with another one? Why do you think God would bless you romantically if you can't even nurture what he's put in front of you? Girls sound delusional to me, and not the good kind. I'm here to help the girls because when y'all be in your 20s and 30s talking about, I don't have no friends, I'd be quiet because I can't relate. Sorry, that's one thing I will never be able to relate on, because me and my friends, only way out is a body bag. Just saying. So I'm gonna do my nails and we're gonna have some girl talk. I'm gonna give y'all advice on a ton of things and just tell y'all how y'all can make some friends in your 20s and some 30s that'll last into your 40s and your 50s. I usually lay my own acrylic and do my own full set, or sometimes I'll do press-ons if I'm in a hurry. But I have these from Amazon that are already whole. They're like clear press-ons, and then you just do whatever designs. I'm pretty sure this is what the girlies use when they do press-ons, like when they do custom press-ons. So I got these from Amazon, so I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna do a cute little baby pink set because I have some UGC videos to do, and I like to do those with nice natural colored plain nails because you never know what the brand is gonna want. And they're gonna be a short set. We got our coffee because it is still very much dry January. It's very, very dry. But we have our coffee and let's talk. So I think as women in our 20s and 30s, we are ready to settle down. We're ready to date and get married, find our partner, have kids. We're ready to do all these things, right? But I have an issue with when we want to find a new platonic or romantic relationship, but we have not healed, or we don't nurture the platonic, romantic, or even familial, family, even your family relationships. Like, you can't even have a conversation with your mother, but you want to go out and find your husband. And although your mother may have traumatized you, she may have abused you mentally, physically, emotionally, you can't forgive her. So you're still harboring that hurt, that pain, that trauma, that sorrow, but you want to go and marry a man or a woman, whatever you're into. You want to go and marry someone with that baggage. And I hate to say it that way, but it's kind of like coming into a marriage with thousands of dollars of debt. Because when this person takes you on, they're taking on everything that comes with you. Childhood trauma manifests in adult relationships. I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm really telling y'all what I know. Childhood trauma manifests itself in adult relationships. It comes, ladies, have you ever like dated a man or like a situationship, and he just has this sense of, oh, I don't trust nobody. Oh, I don't need nobody. I got it out the mud. I got it by myself. I don't need nobody. I can do it. I came in this world alone. I'm gonna leave alone. Do you notice that men get hurt in like the 3rd grade and they carry that pain, baby, up in you're 25. Why are you holding on to this girl from 5th grade that broke your heart, from 8th grade that broke your heart, from high school that broke your heart? You had one serious girlfriend, and like you girl, be for real. So this is what I'm saying. If you don't want a man to do it to you, do not do it to them. And I feel like this all stems back from friendships and just having relationships that you nurture first before you try to go get a new one. Because why are you trying to build something on unsolid foundation? And sorry to tell you, girl, but you the unsolid foundation. We're going to start with Shay and Tori because they are the smaller of my friend group. I've been friends with Shay for 6 years, and I have been friends with Tori. I've known Tori for about 4 years, but we've been best friends for like 2 years, and then me and Shay have been best friends for the whole time. In addition to James, Jordan, Shay, and Tori, I have a 6th group of friends: Tia, Otia, Elena, Aaliyah, and Erica. And we have all been friends. Me and Tia have been friends for 17 years. I was doing the math before I did this YouTube video. 17 years. I've known Aaliyah for 18 years and I've known Otia for 18 years, but we've been friends for about, like, me and Otia have been friends for about 16-ish years. Me and Aaliyah have been friends for about 16 years. And then I've met Erica and Elena through Aaliyah and Otia. They're their best friends that they met in college. So being open to meeting your friends' friends will lead you to more friends. And now we are a complete group of 6. We go out. We've been on, we've traveled together. And Tia actually had moved out of state. She had moved to California. And when you think that would break us up or break our friendship up, it actually was the closest time that we have been together. She was pregnant then, and she with pregnancy comes like you needing more nurturing. And Tia is my strong friend and Shay is my strong friend on both sides of my friends, right? So that brings me up to my next point of nurturing your friendships you already have. Check on the strong friends. I'm going to say check on the strong friends more than the not so strong ones. Because the not so strong ones you can see when they're not okay. Whereas the strong ones you can't really see when they're not okay. So check on your strong friends. I'm not the strong friend. I'm the crybaby friend. I'm the sad friend, so they already know. So here's some tips on how you can nurture the relationships in your life that you already have. 1, at the end of last year, I texted my friends and asked them how I could be a better friend to them in 2024. And the friendships that I felt like I was probably lacking in. Because I am closest to a few of my friends than I am the other friends. So the friends that I felt like I was lacking in, the friendships I felt like I was lacking in, I asked them what I could do to be a better friend. I have a friend that lives as far as Texas. Esther lives in Texas. So I asked her, and she told me I was a great friend and there was nothing I could do. All of them told me that. This is me perceiving things to be different than someone else perceives them to be. So everyone said I was doing great. My girlfriend Dominique, she just said she would like to hang out more, which, duh, of course. And then we ended up taking a 9-hour there, 9-hour back road trip together. So so ask your friends what they need, and then deliver it. Like, you can't just ask them and then be like, okay, girl, and do nothing. Like, deliver. Ask and then deliver. Another one is tell them what you need. Being self-aware will solve a lot of your issues, because we, like, a lot of times don't know what the issue is, and the issue is you. I'm really, really sorry. Personally, when it comes to girls in their 20s and 30s saying they don't have any girlfriends, I stay away. I was friends with a girl that was like that. We're not friends no more. We're not friends no more. Like, I don't hate her. It's not like I can't stand her. I actually wish her, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, because I know sometimes we don't mean it. I actually wish her nothing but healing, prosperity, wealth, health, love. I wish her nothing but good things, because she was, in the instance where God put her in my life, she was amazing. It's just a sense of not nurturing your relationships that you have and trying to move on to a new one. So I'm speaking from experience. Everything I'm saying is something I've went through. Taking your friends' feelings into consideration. And I mean that in a sense of, it's, let's say, example, I had a friend do this. It be girls' night and you bringing your man. Like, your man has to come. Like, no, he's not dropping you off at brunch or the bar. Like, he's coming, he's sitting down, he's in girl talk, like, he's there. I can promise you your friends don't like it. I can promise. I promise. I know. They don't like it. Stop. I am the friend where if I'm in a room and someone says they need graphic designing done, I'm going, oh, I have a friend who does that. Oh, here's her business Instagram. Here's her business number. Here's her card. If I have a friend that's saying, oh, I'm getting married, I would love to have chocolate covered fruit as a dessert. Oh, I got a friend who do that. Here's her business card. Here's her Instagram. You want to see her work? I got pictures. Support your friends. I don't care if they're not robbing, cheating, or stealing. Support with their, repost their post, comment on it, like it, do something. Because why are you sliding past your friend's post, but the next one is Krishan and you liking her post? Krishan don't know you stink. Support your friends. And on the subject of support, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you can stay up to date on all things Girls Room. When Tia moved, it also brought me and Aaliyah closer to each other, and Elena, actually, because Aaliyah's mom was Ellie's daycare provider, and I would see her every single day. I would go pick Ellie up, and if Aaliyah wasn't home for work yet, I would sit in her room and wait for her to get home from work, and we would sit and talk, or we would go get dinner. And it was just, it brought us closer, and me and Aaliyah's relationship grew immensely within that time, to the point where she made me the godparent of both of her sons. And I say that to say to not be afraid of change in your friendships. And I think I got closer to all of my friends in that friend group because we were all growing together. We were all starting careers together. We were having kids together. Well, I only had one, but they started having kids, and people were getting married and just in serious relationships and moving and getting homes, getting their first apartment, getting luxury cars. Just everything was aligning with everyone, and we were able to grow together. But when you have friends that you feel like aren't really aligning, like you're not really growing, maybe they're growing at a more rapid pace than you are, or you're growing at a more rapid pace than they are, it can start to wobble the friendship a bit. And y'all can feel like, in the Bible, it's called being unequally yoked, and it talks about it in a romantic aspect. But I really think that it's possible in a platonic aspect as well, where you feel like your friend isn't growing as much as you, or you're trying to help them grow, and it's just like they're not at heeding to it, or they're not ready. And you cannot help someone who does not want to be helped. So that'll make you grow apart as well. Like, how to deal with it when you feel your friend is pulling away, or you feel you're drifting apart. Pray. Because one prayer God gonna answer in 3 to 5 business minutes is, please, if they are not aligning with the person you want me to be, if they are not for me, if they are not supposed to travel with me in this next chapter of my life, please, Lord, peacefully dismiss them from my life. When I tell you, like that, they're gonna be like that, they're gonna be gone. But when he starts to show you the signs, you need to follow them. And that's a problem I had. I saw signs, and because of the longevity or because of the history cannot keep you somewhere you're not supposed to be. Do not stay in a friendship because of history. Because you had your time, it ran its course, and now it's over. And that's okay. It don't have to be no shade, don't have to be no tea, don't have to be no beef. You simply outgrew each other and your values don't align. And that's okay. It sucks. Like, it's really, really bad. It always sucks to lose a friend, but that's okay, because like it could just be right now. Like, God could just say right now, and y'all could grow and y'all could like realign. And that's something that's happened with me as well. You could talk about it. And if they don't see it where you're seeing it from, I mean, y'all really on two different pages, and y'all really should probably go y'all separate ways. But pray about it and talk to your therapist about it, and then talk to your friend about it. And like I said, if you think it's better to just not have a conversation, if that's better for you, better for your mental health, then go that route. But I would say to at least make sure you're on the same, because they could be feeling something too, and both of y'all could be delusional, and both of y'all could think something's going on that's absolutely not happening. I told y'all everything I was going to talk about pertains to me, so I know it's real life, and I know it's something that y'all might need to hear. The next one is rebuilding friendships. I got into a confrontation with one of my friends where it was very, very heated, and we said some very mean things to each other. I valued this friendship so much that I was going on a trip, and me and the friend's altercation actually had nothing to do with either of us. It was like a third party entity, and that's where the confrontation came in. So I missed this friend so much, and I was going on a trip. Me and a couple of other friends were going on a trip, and I was like, I know this trip will be amazing, and this person went on it. So I humbled myself, and I said, I know that we've been going through some things. Maybe we could sit down and talk. I'm going to this place. I would really love it if you come. I know it won't be the same without you. And that friend said, I would absolutely love to come. I would absolutely love to talk to you. I miss you too. We're the closest of friends now, because it really be miscommunication, and it just needs to be a conversation, because we're grown adults that need to learn how to talk. My biggest fear, I always say, is that I die. I'm on my deathbed, right? I'm on my deathbed, 90, still looking bomb. And I'm thinking, I wish I would have said this to this person. I wish I would have made up with this person. I really wish I had the time. I really wish I could see them one more time. I really wish I could talk to them one more time. I really wish. Have the conversation. If it does not go, because two things are going to happen. Either it's going to go the way that you want it to go, it's going to go great, or it's going to go left, you need to leave. And either way, it's going to work out in your favor, because it's going to either one, get you in that relationship, that person closer, or if you don't have a person taking up space in your life or your mental capacity that's actually not for you. So it'll be better for you. High maintenance versus low maintenance friends. I am a high maintenance friend. Girl, wrong website. I am a high maintenance friend, meaning I want to see you. I want to talk to you all day long. I want to talk to you every day. Don't gotta be all day long, but at least every day. I want you to tell me what's going on. I want you to talk to me. I want you to vent to me. I want to go out and do activities. I want to go shopping. I want to go get our nails done. I want to go eat sushi. I'm a high maintenance friend. I don't care if I just saw Shay and Tori on Friday. I'm going to see them on Saturday too. And I want to see y'all at Sunday bright and early for brunch after I get out of church. I am that friend. In the moment, if I'm hanging out with my friends or my other group of friends, we'll go out Saturday. Let's say we'll go to like a wine vineyard, and we're there at 12, I want to hang out. I want to go home and change and shower and take a nap and hang out again at 8. I'm that friend. I'm a high maintenance friend, and my friends know that, and they adhere to that because they're good friends. If it's too much, they'll say, Jazz, that's a little bit too much for me today. I'm tired. And then I'll be like, okay. But I also have low maintenance friends. Esther is a very low maintenance friend. She lives in a whole nother state. Me and Esther could talk once a week and she'd be okay. She'd be perfectly nothing. She will talk to me once a week and maybe like come home and it'll be like she never left. She is a low maintenance friend. But the thing about low maintenance friendships is it's very easy to let them slip through the cracks. I told you I had to ask my friends what I could do to be a better friend to them in 2024. I only asked my low maintenance friends because I felt like I wasn't delivering for them. Because they're a low maintenance friend does not mean you treat them like a low maintenance friend. You still need to check on them. You still need to make sure they're okay. You need to make sure like you don't need to deliver something to them. You need to make sure you don't need something from them because we're still learning, we're still growing, we're still aging. Because you would hate for the low maintenance aspect of your relationship to start causing friction or become distance. Because there is definitely a difference between distance and being low maintenance. Setting boundaries. With me being a high maintenance friend, my platonic love language is quality time and physical touch. I love holding my friends' hands. I love hugs. I love kisses. I'm a very affectionate person. I have friends who are not affectionate. Shay, not affectionate. All of my friend group in my other set, my group of 6, everyone is affectionate over there. So I can hug them. I can kiss them. I can hold their hands. Girl. In my group of 6, all of us are affectionate except Otia. She don't want you to touch her. She don't want you to hold her hand. My other friends, I can love on them. I can hold them. I can hug them. I can kiss them. I can touch them. And it's perfectly fine with them. That is a boundary for Shay and a boundary for Otia. Me and Tori will get on Shay's nerves sometimes to try to hold her hand or something. And it'll be fine. But I know not to cross a certain boundary with them. Here's how to set healthy boundaries. Communication. I don't really like when you do this. It makes me feel upset, uncomfortable, like you don't care about me, things like that. This is what you're saying to your bestie, right? I would really appreciate if you did this instead, or if you didn't do it so much, or if you only did it when we were in this, space. So let's say the scenario is your friend and you feel like, let me think of something grown. Your friend and you feel like they keep bringing their boyfriend when you guys go out, okay? So I really don't like when you bring Joey out on girls' night. I just want to sit. I want to talk to my best friend and I want to have undivided time with you. I don't get to see you often. And I really feel like it's just, I can't be my authentic self with you when he's around out of fear of judgment. As a friend, how to take a healthy boundary would be, oh my goodness, I didn't even notice that you felt that way. Thank you so much for telling me. I'll keep it in mind and he won't go out on girls' nights. From this point forward, I will ask you if it's okay. And if you've already made clear to me that you want it to be just you and I won't even do that. It'll be just you and I so that we can spend our time together. Do you see that? Like, simple communication. That's how you set a healthy boundary. Now, my friends Dominique and Brandy, I actually met through my cousins, coincidentally. Dominique was one of my cousin's best friends. And then Brandy is one of my cousin's girlfriend. And I am probably closer to them than I am to my cousins. Like, they're my actual girlfriends and I love them down. I told y'all me and Dominique just took a 9-hour road trip to actually see Shay, Tori, and James, and she saw one of her other friends. She stayed with her while she was down there, so we just made a little trip out of it. And then Brandy, me and Brandy, we talk every day. That's my girl. And Brandy is on like kind of like the same spiritual walk as me. So we see eye to eye on a lot of things because we're still like like we're still getting to where we want to be in our relationship with God. So there's another place that you can meet friends is church. Like, she is my confidant. That is my girl. And Dominique is like kind of like outside of me and my regular friend, she's just like my career friend as well. She elevates me. She sends me different tech certifications she thinks I should get. She motivates me. She speaks life into me. She is an amazing friend. Now that you're all acquainted with all of my friends, I would like to give a list of excuses I'm sick of hearing when it comes to friendships in your 20s and 30s. Excuse number one: oh, I have friendship PTSD. Oh, this person did me dirty. Oh, girls are all drama. Oh my goodness. Baby, if you got a problem with every girlfriend you've had, I guarantee you might be the problem. And here we are cycling back to accountability. I'm sorry, friend. You might be the problem. So you have to, this is where we need to go to therapy. Most of the women that I see that have 0 to no girlfriends have a mommy issue. It never fails. And I done met a couple and they all have mommy issues. It's a psychological disadvantage you have because the first relationship you have with a woman is with your mother. And now it's every time you cycle back maybe to having girlfriends or, something of the sort, you bring it back and relate it to your relationship you have with the first woman you ever knew, your mom. And I know it's kind of like if my mom, the person who birthed me, could do me like this and give me these like issues, is harboring resentment, why wouldn't a random girl? Why wouldn't my friend do that? That's not fair, friend. That's not fair because she didn't do nothing to you. You already didn't trust her coming into the relationship because you don't trust your mom. You already came into the relationship thinking that she has the opportunity to do you dirty, but anybody has the opportunity to do you dirty for real. Like, anybody could, like, you could literally go to work tomorrow and get fired, and that's doing you dirty with no reason or rhyme to it. So get over it. If you want friends, get over it. Because that man gave you PTSD, but you would have never won. He cheated on you, but you still with him. But your friend, you cutting her off because what? Because y'all got into y'all didn't see eye to eye on one situation.
Bombastic side eye.
Y'all didn't see eye to eye on one situation, and now y'all not friends no more. Girl, what? Probably best for her. Like, come on. Sick of hearing it. Another excuse I'm sick of hearing is it is hard to make friends. I will say, it is difficult to make good friends. Like, friends like mine, y'all probably not gonna get them. So, just give up. I'm just joking. It's difficult to make good friends, but you have to be a good friend to make a good friend. Self-awareness. You gotta be a good friend to make a good friend. Work friends are touchy. I got lucky with Shay. But I don't, and I have a friend, Kaylee, as well, who I served with in the military. That's my girl. And those are my only work friends I have. I don't think I have no other friends that I met through work. That's touchy. That's something you really gonna have to pray about, friend, before you even get them, start going out with them. Because the friend I told you I'm not friends with no more, that was me, Shay, and Tori opening up to try to expand our group to have another girlfriend, and she was a work friend with Shay. And we had another one. She was also a work friend with Shay. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. You're gonna have to pray about that. Our nails are done. We discussed everything that I had on our agenda for Girl Talk. I really hope you take my advice. I hope you find some friends that are for you, that you can go into your 30s, your 40s, your 50s. I hope you find some bridesmaids. I hope you find peace. I hope you find love. I hope you find friends that align with whatever you want in your life. I pray that God brings them to you. I pray that you find some self-awareness. And I will see y'all on the next episode of the Girls Room.
Baby, I just want you to get up.